Welcome back. Dale Myers with Student Advance. Today we're going to talk about the rules for multiplying decimals. We're outside today, so it might be a little bit of noise, even some birds and squirrels, but we'll be okay. To the whiteboard. Again, two things I want you to have in your mind. First, we're going to ignore the decimals, and then when we're done, we're going to add them up. So first, if I gave you this problem, 0.05 times 0.07. First rule, ignore the decimals. And then we're going to ignore these zeros in the front. So this is really just like 5 times 7, which we know is 35. Nothing complex there. Add up what? We're going to count the number of decimal places that each one has. This one has 1, 2, so that's 2 plus 1, 2, 2, so we have a total of 4 decimal places. Now what we're going to do, we're going to write our answer as 0, and we got to have 4 decimal places after the decimal, so 35 becomes 0, 0, 3, 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 places after the decimal. Ignore the decimal, then add up the total number of places that each factor had. Remember, factors are numbers that you can kind of multiply together to give you a product, right? So the factors of 0.0035 are 0.05 and 0.07. Example number 2. 1.2 times 0.04. Again, ignore the decimal. This is the same as 12 times 4, which we know is 48, because I know you know your timetable. Now we're going to count up the total number of places after the decimal. Here we have 1, and here we have 1, 2. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. So we have to turn 48 into a number with 3 decimal places behind the decimal, so we make it 0.048. 1, 2, 3. Make sense? So this is our answer, and I like to box my answers, guys. Make it easy for your teacher to find your answer. And again, what if we had something a little different? 3.61 times 0.23. Again, ignore the decimals. So we're going to do regular multiplication. 3.61 times 3. Well, 3 times 1 is 3. 6 times 3 is 18. I'm going to carry my 1. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1, that is 10. Now, we know we have this, so we shift over. We put a 0 there and shift over. 1 times 2 is 2. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus my 1 is 7. Now we're going to just add these guys up, just like we do in regular multiplication problems. 3, 8. So this is what we have, 8303. But now we go back and add up, like we know we're supposed to do. Here we had 1, 2 places behind the decimal, and here we had 1, 2. So we're going to have 4. Our answer has to have 4 places after the decimal. So we just turn this into 0.8303 or 0.8303. That's it. That's your rules for multiplying decimals. You just start off with what you have, ignore the decimals up front, do your multiplication just like you've been doing since 4th grade, 3rd grade, wherever you started at. And now what we're going to do is just count up the total number of places we had after our decimal and add those back in. So please like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Our goal here is to help you become better, not just in math and science, but in problem solving, because as adults, that's all we do. And I want you to have the courage to take on the interesting problems in your life. And math will be a part of it. More specifically, we want to help you solve those problems. So, oh, by the way, if you want some practice, click in the link in the description. I'll have a link to the website where you can download some practice problems. Again, Dale Myers, Student Advance. This is rules for multiplying decimals. Till the next time, take care.